Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Flame in the Flood. We are continuing on our endless run. Well, hopefully endless. We have broken 100 miles, and we are going to be trying to push onward. We're still finding stuff from place to place, which is a positive. We're not being completely locked out from gaining any more resources, which is definitely on the positive side. But unfortunately, we're also still in the position of harassed by wolves. I can keep a wolf at bay for a while trying to scout stuff, but it's really hard to actually, search things when there's the wolf behind you. We have the chance to be immune to the wolf's strike due to our white wolf vest. Unfortunately, that doesn't really help because it helps, but the risk still isn't worth it. Also, we're in a slow part of the river, so we're going to be boosting a lot. Well, using our gas. Irrational isles. Because, yeah, finding one thing is not worth the damage it would actually cause. Okay, we got some snakes. Keeping multiple wolves at bay is, in fact, significantly harder. You can tell when they're going for the swipe. Let's look at our inventory. I need to double check what we've got. We've got some meat that we need to eat. We've got some rabbits that are going to be spoiling soon. We're thirsty, but I'm not too terribly worried. Our water is at 13% though, so we might have to actually be drinking from our backup water jars. Day will come around here pretty soon. Slow parts of the river are just rough. It's now day, so we can worry less about wolves. We might still have to avoid them. Discardia Glen. Also, another one we've seen before. We've seen a lot of these before, the names. But I'd have to make a suggestion that they, on the forums, that they double check and maybe add more names. I've got a bear, so other wildlife would be, welcome, actually. Thought I heard some crunching. Definitely hearing crunching. Means we've got at least one wolf, I think. And look, we got 3. And suddenly the wolves notice there is a bear, and I'm going to go and walk in this direction so I don't accidentally get caught in the crossfire. Which seems very likely. I'm not going to be grabbing that feather. There's going to be some free meat, which is very nice. It's one dead wolf. It's 2 dead... No, not quite. Now it's 2 dead wolves. I've got the exit right here, so even if the bear does target me... Oh man. Gotta wait until the bear returns. Oh, the bear has returned. So once again, our patience and our our ability to pit nature against itself pays off in spades. Nothing like free meat. I do have to... We do kind of want salt, though, because those rabbits... Don't want those rabbits to spoil. And unfortunately, they're all going to spoil at the exact same time. Like, really. Which just effectively means that we end up in the awkward situation of I either skin them or I don't. And when one spoils, they all spoil. Our stove is in fact still lit. I think that is a bug, but I have no way of... I mean, I guess I could throw out tinder. Yeah, I'll cook 5 meat. Hopefully we'll find some salt. Use gas between our ability to boost along. Alright, I don't believe that I actually have any gas. No, I do not have any gas on me. I have some in storage, but you can't actually access that to refuel the raft while you're in motion. And of course now, right now is when we hit the Ooh. What's this? Please be salt. It is a jar, that thing that we don't need, and I probably already have too many of. We are dehydrating. If that were to become a serious problem, I do have water on my person. A marina. That thing that we will eventually very much want. This way is faster and is more progress towards the end of the river. This slow river, so annoying. Marissa's Magical Meadow. I don't know if I've seen this one before. I really don't. I'm just gonna drink. We're not going to get it soon enough. Got snakes. A lot of snakes. I should be able to handle almost any wildlife that I find. Oh darn, rags. I'm making another splint so that I... Oh, it's twilight. Maybe I do want to wait until wolves show up. Snakes are making me run wide. If I get just one wolf, I'd be able to deal with it. The alternative, and what I'm likely going to be doing here, is killing this boar. That was really close. Like how the wolves like chicken out and the boars like actually die because they'll keep chasing me. Just keep chasing me. I think that's actually hilarious. Alright, so... Oh, man. Let's fill... we might as well sleep. It's just about twilight. We'll then probably keep going for the rest of the night. Making distance. Our water is at 84%, but we would be having troubles. We have reached thirsty again, but that's okay. We'll probably be back at full 100% water. Egomont. Definitely seen that one before. Because it reminds me of... Shoot, there's something that it reminds me of. Why does it remind me of something? And what is it that is reminding me of? It'll come to me at some point. I should say Philmont. It reminds me of Philmont. Is Philmont right? It's another high adventure camp for scouts. I described Double H2. Philmont is the other one that a lot of scouts go to. It's another big hiking one. But yeah, regardless. Seawater collector full. Problem solved. I'm not as worried about going fast to the point where I'll use gas during the night, because I actually don't want to miss out on various locations, because going at night doesn't get you anything. There could have been stuff I really wanted there. Probably not, but there could have been. Wanted to navigate those areas going kind of slow. Now I actually can get this because I have an do I have empty storage? Actually, I don't think I do. I do not. Alright. Got a lot of places we can land here. I think we can go from there to there. And maybe back? I actually don't think we can access that one, whichever it is. Yeah, it's all the way over there. Massive. I have mispronounced this enough that I know I do not have the right stuff for it. Yeah, that's right, because we got one thing of meat. We have so many goddamn feathers. We're doing good on flint. I could make some more arrows. I'm going to top us off at 20. And that will give us one free slot, because we'll have used up a bunch of feathers. Fortunately, that means if I find feathers, I don't have anything to do with them, but I almost feel like I should stop. I'm hungry. We'll eat when we get back to the raft, and then I'll cook the last thing of meat. Actually, what I should really do is skin the rabbits. Is there really like nothing here? There's a boar, but there's nothing else here, so I don't really care. Alright. I'm actually going to go ahead and skin these rabbits now, because I have the free room for it. Before they spoil. Now, I don't know what to do with the rabbit hide. The thing is, I could make stuff with the rabbit hide. I just don't... I haven't kept track of what I've made for that achievement, so I'm not going to worry about it. This will more permanently open up, actually. I forget, what did I drop? I am dehydrating. We'll deal with that here in a moment. I forget what it is that I dropped. I really did. Oh, that's the rabbit hides. For a second I thought that was something else. Alright, we're gonna go to water because our water's full. I don't like waiting past dehydrating. Even though I know that our next point of landing is right here. I don't know. It's a safety thing. You never know. Also, drinking water. Now I'm eyeing my glass of water. Piscicane Flats. Piscicane? Piscicon. Another one that I've mispronounced enough to know that it's a thing. A feather I can't get to. Got snakes. Or a snake at the very least. I don't think we need... Oopsie. I always hit escape. I don't think we need old lumber, actually. Got all the repair patches I could want. We've got a bunch of snakes. Really? You're not scared of me right now? I don't feel like getting bit, but I did manage to pick up that feather. And that's it for here. And then we're off. Hopefully we'll be out of this biome shortly. Although we can get here probably before twilight kicks in. Because I don't think we're going to run into anywhere else before we hit nighttime. Which is unfortunate, but likely. Don't want to step in those ants. Don't want to have to spend the aloe. Well, there's a wolf who's too busy eating. He probably has some other wolf buddies that are sleeping around here. Perhaps not, but... Alright, well we can distract... If we want to, we could distract the two with each other. I'm not terribly worried, though. They've noticed each other. I am pushing nature forward, I guess. So I don't much mind. And off we go. I will be using the motor here, in case we do manage to land somewhere before twilight. Using up a lot of our gas. And all for naught, turns out. But that's the end of the biome. You can tell because this was a slow river biome and there's fast water. Guarantee of end of biome. I'm gonna crash into something while I'm reading the new biome name, aren't I? Foul Bay. Deep country, farms, camps, and a lot of wilderness. Cold weather ahead. You know, I don't really care about cold weather, but I would love to see a farm. I think I've seen one farm this entire run. Maybe two. Certainly not an impressive number. Corn! All I need is one more corn and I have ash cakes. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that debris. That sucks. Oof. My stomach is grumbling quite a bit. Outside the game and inside the game, it would seem. Alright, well. Perena de la Ribera. Eat that. We've got some sleeping to do. I will explore this place first. Or at least for as long as I can. Without putting myself in too much risk of bodily harm. We've got a bear, so wolves would be effectively welcome. Don't think there's going to be anything else here, though, so... Yeah, I'm leaving. You don't have to tell me. Alright, so let's sleep. We're at 25, so... Pretty sure we can effectively get away with... Well, might as well do 75. We won't get all the way to 100, but we'll get close enough that it doesn't matter. I'll use this moment to take a drink, too. Well, I think we're just going to depart. We know there's nothing here, even if it was daytime. It's daytime. Hitting up more wilderness. Benita's Folly. Benita probably had a bad time here. It's going to be my guess. I feel like that's a reasonable guess. Nothing of particular interest. I'll do a full sweep around here. That crow doesn't even care. Which is fine. I really don't pose much threat to it when it's that far out. There's actually legitimately nothing here. Which is terrifying. Alright. I guess we are on our way. Our water's at 80% almost. So we should be good by the time we actually get really thirsty. I mean, we're just basic thirsty. The timing of that was a little good. And not my intention. Please be more corn. Oh my gosh, we got more corn. Guess what, guys? We can make an ash cake. So we won't have just one ash cake. Oh. How did I not take damage there? I legitimately don't know how I managed to avoid all that. Well, I did the dumb thing and strayed this way. I might be able to get all the way back across the river. Mucklebones Bayou. Alright, so I'm actually going to go... Can't go to the raft right away. That is a bug that does need to be fixed. We've got snakes. We're going to go to the stove. We're going to make an ash cake. Success! We now have 2 ash cakes! Huzzah! Yeah, I know. Oops, almost hit depart. Oh, hello. That was a bit risky. There could be salt here? I don't need nuts and bolts, right? Yeah, I've already got a stack of 10, and I've got... Yeah, 10 repair patches. I don't need anything else. The only reason I'm holding on to that many nuts and bolts now is for if I need to craft... Okay, is that only one wolf? Oopsie. Oh wow, he just got owned by a snake I didn't even know was there. He's gonna path this way when he's done being scared. I'm so confident my hands are off the keyboard and I am stretching. But yeah, the only reason I have those nuts and bolts is so that I can make another steel knife if I need to. This'll be funny. I'm having a stare down with a snake. If it comes back this way, I'll be a little impressed. I would expect the pathing to put it through this way. Oh wow. So that's funny. So he did attack me, and I did deflect it with my white wolf fur coat. So I'm not going to attempt luck any further. And just be on my way. He actually didn't get much of a running start, which is why I didn't expect him to actually make the attack. I think we're good for now. Nope, the motor could not overcome that. I actually tried. Normally I don't. But I actually tried. I even got myself pointed in the right direction, and with that motor that is not always easy. It is very easy to just lose control and start flying in various directions, and if you align with the current with that velocity at all, you can just go shooting straight into a rock. Bones of the Mustang. Another place that we've seen before. I'm fairly certain that they're not at all the same. Just in name. Another clueless pig. That's actually something I should post about in the forums. The day that one of those just starts running at me, I'm gonna crap my pants. Like, I'm not gonna see it coming, and it's just gonna go. That'll probably be how I die. Oh, nice. Almost stepped in bugs, but no big deal. Thing is, I could kill that boar, like, super easily if I wanted to. But I'm not going to. I already have enough meat. Meat's one of those things that because it spoils, it's not worth stocking up on any more than you need it. And I think it's a good way of... I don't want to go so far as to say, like, doing the Native American thing of using all the parts of the animal. But it's like respecting nature and not taking more than you need, sort of thing. It's kind of along those principles. It's just not quite. I might as well sleep. But yeah, that's what that strikes me as, because yeah, it doesn't benefit me to just kill for sport. Killing for sport just wastes resources, makes it less likely that I'll survive, and you know, it's just pretty much all bad. There's no reason to do it. And I like that. I like that the game incentivizes that, because I mean, it's literally done all entirely by meat spoiling, which makes sense to do in a survival game. You know, trying to make it realistic. I mean, in Subnautica, the exact same thing happens. The big difference there is that there's fish everywhere and you can cook any of them, so... Corey Jones Memorial Utopia. What? Alright, so I don't need those nuts and bolts. So I'm gonna go ahead and discard them. We're probably not gonna be here long. Yep, already hear wolves. Oh, there's... And there's the wolf. He's running at me. Alright. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and eat these mulberries right off. It puts off my hunger a little bit and gives me a little bit more time before my thirst is an issue. But mostly I don't have another stack of it, so I don't want to lose out on maybe grabbing more corn. Like, the fact that we got corn from 2 different places is actually pretty funny. It's no longer raining, but it is still nighttime, which means we're still going to waste some time. It's not really wasting time. We're still going to investigate. Bradley Vale. We've run into enough locations where at night there haven't been wolves, or there's been a bear that would allow for wolves, or, you know, there's just enough that we can get before we are put into any danger. See, we got a bear, so wolves would be welcome. I do have a torch, right? Yes, I do. Okay. I wanted to be sure. How many feathers do I have? 4. Yeah, I might as well collect more. Worst case scenario, I throw them out later. Let's be honest, I probably wouldn't throw them out later. I'm trying to get as close to that feather as possible, and I just don't think I can get it. Nope, not gonna happen. Probably not gonna be able to get yours either. Yep, it landed in basically the same place. Dead center. As I said, no big deal. We actually get... I remember when I thought that feathers were mostly the limiting reactant to how many arrows you can make, but that has been proven very wrong, especially, well, at least in this run. I guess a lot of runs, they've had, you know, the whole joke about whether it's a fishing line or a fishing hook heavy run. Kind of plays on that, which resource ends up, by random chance, being more available. But I think flint in general is more rare. And saplings we haven't had actually any issues finding, which is, at least to me, rather impressive. At least I think it's rather impressive. Okay, we got snakes and we've got wolves. How many wolves do we got? Is the question. Because I think that's another snake over there. We've got at least 4 snakes. Where are the wolves? I heard the howling. Well, now it's daytime. I don't think there's anything here. So let's see if we can get to another location quickly, so that we can maximize our usage of the day. I'm gonna be a little silly here and try and hug this. Jerky, nice. I mean, that's just as good as finding salt. Except you don't need the meat to go along with it. Okay. Now I don't benefit from passing by any of those because I'm full. This way looked like it was going to be better. We still ended up threading a needle about the same width, so don't think it was a bad call, just one that didn't actually end up benefiting us at all. Ooh, that was close. We should be able to get to the other wilderness over there too. So let's discard this raft schematic. Glens Rapids. Standard wilderness name. Nothing. Boar. Ants. I feel like that boar was a little lazy. He didn't even try to lead me. I guess there's this water. So what I want to do is I want to bait him. Oh, I'm going to get hit so bad. Oh, nope. He actually respected the drinking. Wait, is that a sapling? Nope. Just tall grass. Alright. And away we go. We should be able to make it, as I said, across the speedier part of the river here. To that. Oh, that was close. And then make it on to the further one. Veronica Pines. I don't know if I'm going to be able to avoid setting off this wolf. Yep. Now, let's see if I can find... Don't worry about that. That was my computer. It's giving me a Windows notification. Which I wish it wouldn't do, but it does anyway. Yeah, there's like nothing here. I can get away from him now. Man, there really is not very much anymore. I'm wondering how long it's going to take before we just go for the speed. Try and go as far as we possibly can. I mean, I guess I've got enough stuff to kill wolves. Fox Hollow. I haven't seen foxes. Foxes would be interesting. Alright, we got some saplings. Some water that I don't really need. More saplings. Saplings are valuable. We still need cattails along with them to make them into traps and stuff, or flint to make them into arrows. Might as well try and get all the stuff. It's worth the shot. Get all the feathers. Might as well drink to... Actually, I've got an empty jar, don't I? Yes, I do. Well, it was one of my emergency jars that I forgot to fill while it was raining. It's always good to have emergency jars. Oh, we've moved into... Oh, man. I really didn't have any more saplings? Alright, well then we are going to go ahead and make more splints. I'm just going to go ahead and put it all the way to 10. That way I don't have to worry about them anymore, basically. Our hammer's about done. Our steel knife's about done. We can now pick up rags. So that's something to remember. Rags are now something we need to pick up. It's almost nighttime. We should be able to hit that last stop and then probably sleep before... Oh, sorry, this was the last stop. Darn. Maybe find one more stop before nighttime. We'll see. We shall see. Got very quiet now that the music stopped. Catahoula Glen Industrial Zone. Little food, lots of danger. It's the way I like it. Grubs. Hey, we have like an achievement to eat enough grubs. Grubs are also another form of unspoilable food. Darn. I knew we were full. It means that we want to try and hold on to them, but I'm not expecting to really pull it off. It's still twilight, so we have a chance. Thaddeus's Crag. Yeah, that's another one that we've been to. I remember because yeah, the first time I saw it, I went, that kind of looks like Thaddeus's crack. Which, take that however you want to. Thaddeus is a... Well, I'm sure he's from other things, but he is a character. He's a card in Hearthstone, and that's what I know him from. I don't play much Hearthstone. I do now and again. But not a ton. It's not something that I'm looking to put on the channel. Mostly because if you're a Hearthstone channel, you're a Hearthstone channel, and I don't play enough. Oh, goody. There are 3 of them. I'll be fine, but... I could have maybe distracted just one set with the boar. We'll go ahead and sleep. It looks like we can sleep for 5 hours. At this point, it's so hard to sleep to 100% that I don't mind just kind of guessing. I remember I used to check, like, all the time. We still have a couple hours of nighttime. I did not get rid of stuff. Or eat the grubs, or move the grubs, or... So unless I find grubs, or flint, or rags, or jerky, I'm not going to be benefiting from those. I suppose I could just eat the grubs now. It's a shame to do so, because if I were to build up enough of them, they're only 15, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Probably don't have anything else to get rid of. I suppose I could... Yeah, I could explore this. Eat meat. And then if I find any meat, or if I find any grubs... Yeah, I don't know. I doubt there's a bear here, so... It's probably not worth trying to risk this. Those wolves look bigger than other wolves. That one looks like an elder wolf almost, but because it's dark out, I can't really tell. Yeah, I guess I might as well. Actually, I can spend the time, because it's going to take it a second to tick down to 65 to cook the other cooked meat. And now we at least have one spare location. Well, this means that it's about time to start collecting meat again. Alright. Well, that's a great waste of my effort emptying a space. I might go out this way. Don't want to deal with that debris if I don't have to. I'm thirsty. Gotta look ahead, and I want to kind of hold this corner tight so I don't hit anything. Just the perspective of the camera makes it a little bit difficult to traverse some of this area. I'm avoiding over there because those containers. It looks like I actually do want to be over here. I just want to come in at it from this angle, so it's easier for me to go across that river. Another unlikely haven? Does that mean there's not going to be any wolves here? Usually no, but I can hope. Got water. Got snakes. So I need to be a little careful when behind stuff. I need to watch for the little silhouette of the snake. And listen for the hissing, of course. What'd you find, Aesop? Oh, cattails. You know, cattails are valuable. Where am I on cattails that I'm holding? I can pick up one. Honestly, it might be worth eating the grubs to get more cattails. Got no other wildlife here besides the snakes. Which doesn't surprise me, but I think we're just gonna top off on water and go. Just saves us some effort of having to drink out of our own water purifier if we don't need to. I still think that the water purifier should work similar to... well, I guess I don't have a way to say similar. Anything, at least in the game, that it's similar to. But it should work off its percentage-based system. Like, because right now you can be at 0. You can be about to die from dehydration. And drink from it and be full again. Or, actually I need to drop those nuts and bolts. I almost forgot. Or you can go ahead and have the issue of, oh, I'm full on sumac, aren't I? Yes, I am. I haven't made any more sumac bombs recently, so. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought a little bit. This pile of cars is a new thing. Darn, that feather was... Alright. Yes, you two try and kill each other. Meanwhile, I have to regain my train of thought. Because I totally don't remember. Totally don't remember what I was saying. Get so caught up. Really, I don't at all remember. I was just rambling. But yeah. I'll figure it out. Slowly remember. Nuts and bolts. Right. Water purifier. So, the way the water purifier should work, or I would like to see it work, is since it can have 100% of your thirst in it, you should be able to, like, siphon off 50 into jars. Or when you drink, if you're at 50, it goes to 50 instead of being entirely empty. I think that would capture a better usage. I thought that I posted that on the discussion, but I don't know if it did. Because that would be cool, I think. Personally. I think it would actually make it a little bit more realistic as to water. I mean, as I stated the last time I put forth this suggestion, if that meant nerfing its gain rate a little bit, that would be 100% acceptable to me. This is going to alert the wolf, but... Because that way, I mean, every single percentage that you gain is worth something. Is worth a decent bit, in fact. Whereas now, filling a jar... You want to fill a jar when it's at like 50%. And I actually don't know if you can. But considering a jar is only worth 50, I suppose you can carry it around, but it seems like that wouldn't make it too powerful. Like, being able to siphon it off into the jar and then carry around the 50 water instead of basically sitting around and waiting and then drinking out of the thing. Because that's the strategy that I'm using right now, is just get as low as you can and then drink. Because why would you do it any other way? Why siphon it off into a jar when it can be almost twice as valuable when you just drink straight from it? My opinion. I guess it's a balance thing, I suppose, and as well as an opinion thing. Plus, I'm sure they are busy, still working on other stuff. Like the fact that they got achievements working most recently. You know, I know they're working on stuff. They're not just sitting on their laurels. Though I've still yet to hear about whether or not it is a bug that stove stays on, or that you don't sleep to 100. Because I don't care if that's what happens. I'm more curious if that's what they were intending. Might as well drink. There's nothing else here of value. I guess I should search these just in case. I don't think anything that I want can come up in them, though. We're good on dandelions. This guitar solo is pretty intense. Don't think we need the alcohol. We're going to sleep for 5 hours. a big stretch. And then be on our way. It is day 85. Here's a real question. Can I get over here safely? And yes, I almost hit that rock. Quert Bluffs. You don't make the sound twice. At least I imagine you don't. Could always be wrong. Ugh. Stupid wolves. That wolf looks huge. Can I please get on the raft? Thank you. Getting some slight glare on my screen. Making it hard to see some of the stuff that's going on. There is rock there. Oh my gosh. Darn it. I didn't think that would actually hurt. Okay, I'm still looking for a marina then. I'm okay with it being kind of barren during the night. It means that I'm not missing out on anything. What? I actually hit that? Darn it. I was steering away from it. Diamondback Rough, Desolate Wasteland, Slow River. No. It says clear skies, which you'd normally think is good, but is actually bad, turns out. Because clear skies means no rain. And no rain... I mean, obviously clear skies means no rain. But no rain means no refilling your water jars. And it also means that the water collector will be slower. Alright, trying to gauge the way I should approach this. I'm definitely a little sad that we are going to be starting this episode, or that we started this episode in a Desolate Wasteland, and we have a pretty good chance of ending it in a Desolate Wasteland as well. Just because, even though we've still got a decent bit of time left in the episode, we're going... Well, we either will not scavenge. Okay, we've got a bear. We're either not scavenging or we're gonna be going a little slow. I mean, even if we do go a little slow, oh my gosh. And even if we are going slow, there's still a decent chance that it takes us more than 15 minutes to get out of here. Field goal. Got a wolf. I can kill that wolf with the bear. Or with the snakes. I feel like the snakes is the safer way. Ah well. Bear it is. The one wolf doesn't seem to want to attack the bear. It's going to, though. You are a dummy. I want to keep my eye on the bear. Just want to keep my eye on it so that I know when it's left. It is time to eat and cook. I mean, with this, basically this place fed me a free 35, which is fine by me. We are a little hungry. Go ahead and cook this up so we've got a free slot. Still looking for yucca. I still want to finish that get 10 yucca thing. Now we gotta refill our gas. Ken's Holler. So we'll go ahead and put that there. I'll take care of it. Add our gas. I will go ahead and put this back down here. Crow. Wolf. Wolf's gonna come charging in a second and try and smack me. There's not much here, is there? So first off, that got blocked. Second off, he didn't... I'm not happy that he actually attacked me, because I did swing my staff at him. But it kind of all balanced out. Nope, 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 nope. Back. There we go. Now out this way. I do not appreciate what you're doing here. The little bit of not getting pushed. I guess we're going this way. Penicillin we don't need. Current really doesn't want me to go that way. To the point where I feel like it's actually endangering me. Getting put through some really weird stuff with that current, so we're just going to keep going this way. I guess by choosing that, they wanted me to not be able to make to the other ones. I might maybe be able to make to that one. Oh gosh, do I hate slow rivers. Current says no. Like, the current really says no. And we're not going to be able to take advantage of either of these because I found penicillin. Oh, all three of them. Oh, yay. Just means that it's not jerky. Unfortunate. I really wish you could throw stuff out while on the raft. But so be it. I suppose I could have taken the penicillin. You don't ever want to take medicine when you're okay. You don't want to do that. For a multitude of reasons. Also, I need to just land somewhere and sleep and drink. That's really what needs to happen more than anything else. Flint. Beautiful. That I will take. This has two things its direction. That has one. There's a decent chance I could make it all the way across. But just in case I can't. I will be sleeping until the early morning, I think. Plank wilderness. Is there going to be a bunch of wild planks? That would be impressive. I'll actually go ahead and eat. There's no reason not to. Sounds like something got bitten. Oh yeah, wolf got bit. Come here, Wolfie. You dummy. Can still use some rags. Should probably go meander towards another snake. I'm very tired and thirsty. You a dummy. Alright. Well, I don't think there's much else here. Oh, there's a boar. Bet your bottom dollar, boar, that I'm going to do my best to get you killed. I know there are other snakes here. There have to be. Also got a lot of cattails. I swear I saw at least one other snake. Luckily that missed. Looked like he was going to get me for a second there. Really? I swear there was another snake. I guess not. I might just come back and put an arrow in him. But first, we've got some stuff to attend. I need to sleep, like, a lot. I need to sleep so that it won't take 18. Yeah, okay, I can't. I need to drink first. I need to drink. Because I also need to sleep like 7 hours. And that would have put me on the edge of death, and I don't know if you can actually sleep until you have exactly 0 and are dead. But I don't want to find out. Okay, we got more snakes now. Oh, boar. Oh, boar. Hey, you dummy. Ah, you got your health regen. You slept off the poison, it would seem. That snake, it hesitated for a second. It's like, nah, yeah, I bite him. He's being a dummy. I want to pick these up is the problem. I really do. I really do. There's nothing to get rid of for him, and that's the problem. That is the problem. I could eat the grubs. Having more cattails is not always a bad thing. That is a stack of 10. I really want to how many cattails does that put me at? 20, 30, 40. That does put me at 60 cattails? Jesus. Well, might as well eat them. Because that'll put me at 97? Yeah. If they're not good for anything else, they're at least good for that. Alright. Let's get out of this godforsaken biome. I accidentally double tapped the spacebar there and lost a boost. Linus Ridge. Got ourselves a bear, otherwise known as a wolf killer 10,000. Some devil's trumpet is a nice get. Don't think there's anything else of value here. I don't particularly have a desire to kill bears. And 16 sustenance right there. That's all the sustenance. 20. Ay, ay, ay. We're not getting enough stuff that's cool from the shopping carts for me to be particularly worried about having an empty spot. It's nice, but after actually having an empty spot for most of the episode and getting nothing particularly great, granted we still missed out on some that could have been good, but I'm not particularly keen on it, so. It was almost twilight. Yeah. I hear you, you silly snakes. Oh, come on, boar. How about this way? Come this way. There you go. Oh no. Scared of the snake? I really am taking way too much effort to make this happen. But, you know, free meat. it's gonna let me last a lot longer. When I finally have to resort to killing stuff with bow and arrow, that'll be a sad day. But it'll be a day that is probably long in coming. Unfortunately, by eating all those cattails, I've probably doomed myself to at least one spoiled meat. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Can we get out of this biome before the end of the episode? I think the answer is no, because the end of the episode is the next place that we land. Just for timing's sake. Ay. Very unfortunate. I suppose it could happen. But it doesn't seem to be the most likely thing ever. We still made it over 10 miles this episode. So I'm fairly certain it was over 10 miles. I think we were at 107 when we started, which was 11 miles. And every mile counts. We're getting up there to the record. Well, my personal record. I think we've got a long way to go before the actual record is close to us. I think the actual record is the guy who made it over a year. And was at 400 some odd miles? Might have been more than that. Nice. See, and we found jerky. We found the good stuff. Alright, so stopping here is going to be the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. We will deal with our sleeping and our thirst next episode. While we rest in the Zona de Vino, I will say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We are making good progress, good solid progress. Making it towards the high end of miles. There's a lot of just tedious, not trying to hit stuff rafting, but this game is still fun. I'm still enjoying it. Otherwise, I would not still be playing it. So, hopefully that speaks for itself. I know a couple people that I have turned onto the game already, besides just those of you who are currently watching, who hopefully have picked up the game and have started playing themselves. And they've been enjoying it as well. So, I really can't recommend this game enough. So, I will see you guys next time. And until then,